Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers steps away. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Oh, good agility by Cobb. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first down carry by Bell. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. He can't get him down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Right back to him on first down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now Bell. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. Here's Bell. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. What a stand so far defensively. And now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally
chestnuts?
You like that one?
Well, what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Oh, they got my other son. They got my other son. I knew Chris was going to say it, so I had to beat him to it.
Hello, Chris.
I don't like Kai. Kai beat me on some bullshit yesterday, bro. Oh, man. He beat me and crew on some bullshit. Bro, Chris, bro got a whole onside kick on me, bro. I wasn't even mad like that. He earned that shit. I can't take it away.
This guy I'm playing has all his defensive like players with like those big gigantic shoulder pads on. Ain't no advantage to that mess.
No.
It's cracks me up when the people have time to do all that.
Like the whole defense has.
Like my team in OG, everybody's numbers changed.
Yeah, like he got Ben Roethlisberger as number 26.
I'm like, you have too much time.
Thanks, because I get all mad and I play my good, I do my little adjustments for me, and I'm like, oh.
I gotta.
Yo, Kai.
I can't work. Yeah.
Kai, you let KD get in with your ass. Tell me how, bro.
Well, I didn't know really. My thing going into the game was trying to figure out how I was going to utilize Lamar, because I didn't know if the man defense was doing this. I heard about the man defense update was doing this, and then my last game was against Ben.
I was playing because I know. I remember I played. Everybody who played with you can't hit blitzes. I was just in the blitzes everywhere.
Yeah, I had went. I tried to find a way to counter the blitz, but then it wouldn't work.
Like that last I started getting, so I played bad my bucket. He got a rush, so I'm pretty sure he's not going to run all. And that's when you got to see a battle mode. You got to see a little game. Like, damn, I love this.
It was a crazy game. I got Reese next.
Great win yesterday. I get that. You stole us, right?
Well, I got Reese next, so I'm interested in going right into Green Bay.
Yo, Chris, I think Cody gay after that shit yesterday, bro. I swear.
I'm gonna tell you, but I thought it might have been because his wife might have saw something. I didn't see anything. Like I didn't know what he said.
Bro, even if that some girl, my girl seen that shit multiple times. She just looked, who's that? Oh, just some chick. She's like, oh, you can't look like bad look, bro. It is not bad.
The thing is though, you know he's in the Madden chat, so it's not like let's not act like he.
Yeah, like it's not crazy, bro. Like if you was like if that was like a private DM, then maybe something going on.
So what he saying?
Honestly, I read it. He looked up. He started looking at saying some versions or something like that, whatever. And I'm like, okay. Then Ben was trolling. Ben just said, fuck it. It's a Madden chat. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna post anyway. And then they was arguing. Ben just posted another picture trolling against his left. I'm like, bro, you mad at emotion. Like, just mad at emotion. Like, damn. Like, Chris goes to the jaw and didn't lick my lips. Like, damn.
Oh, man. I was like, wait a minute, but why would you leave the league? That's what I'm lost. So why did you just wanted to wait out?
Because technically, Ben found out, well, Ben had a conversation with him about Tad, and how Tad was pulling the fucking sucker card, and long story short, basically Tad hit up him, and Corey responded the day after saying win, and Tad asked for a force before he responded. He got that. Basically, he wasn't happy. I try to get a little messy. I try to put the fuck on reboot. I try to get the reboot going like, yo, reboot. Oh, man.
Maybe the offense not too happy. It's a balance.
You people at JD said about me yesterday, bro. Well, he said he want you in the division, and then he said he want to tie to Reese Styles. I said, nah, I'm good.
Bro, I don't want to be in his division. I really want competition. I don't want to be in his division. All jokes aside, like, I don't want to be in his division.
Honestly, it was supposed to be an all commissioner division. Chris wanted me Ben Aries. He asked for specifically.
Here's Roethlisberger.
But I'm happy to decline if I want. I'm taking CSO as MVP. I already called it. I'm taking CSO. Yeah, bro. Bro, I want Shaquille Griffin. I want Shaquille Griffin, bro. I don't care where he is, bro. But the thing is, if we're not doing it that way, I told them if we're doing it where the person got to accept the team, like we did like 2 minutes ago, where the person got to accept that they want to switch, then I'm not, like, I doubt it. But if that's how he getting his best from coach, he's wild. He is wild. He is wild.
Why would you want that team though? You're the league.
Like we restart. He will want them. But I'm like, bro, I'm not. The only reason I'm feeling big if I'm getting the Seahawks back. I want you to get. I don't want nobody else. Just okay, what it is.
Yeah, I'll get the Ravens. So it was low Ravens, so next year
I don't really care about restart. I'm good either way.
I'm fine. My team doing just fine.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Oh yeah, thanks for that Titan, by the way. That boy is a star. Low-key star.
I think I don't know if I'm buying. I don't know if I'm paying the other one. We'll see. But I ain't worried about the weapons. I can make them. I just need to get it.
Yo, all your receivers is fast. I thought Kenny Steele lost the stat. I swear. I thought he lost the stat.
He still got it.
Well, I would love being pissed over him again, bro. It was actually going to be an interesting match, but Reese called me. Reese had called me. Reese called me. I'm gonna tell you what, when that loss to Fox is gonna hurt. If I manage to beat Fox, it's gonna hurt. Because like that's a division loss. So same record. Yeah. I don't know how he lost to Fox. He said he's black. I don't know how though. He said he was black and then he got some lucky shots in the game. Yo, question for y'all. Do you think OG's dying for sure, or do you think it's just a maybe?
I think it's done.
I honestly think they're trying so hard not to be that, and I commend you like that. If we get users for yeah, it's old people. It's old people.
It wasn't even. Yeah, it wasn't that dry. The problem is because Jason and them kept it. The thing about Jason is he kept it. He's one of the people that kept talking. Like he made it accurate. The thing is, because that argument happened between the older people and the younger people, now everybody will be quiet. And so it's good users in there, but
that's why I told you. I think you gotta kick people better. I told you. I said we need for the chat to be boots and everything, and everybody got a bang, and the chat could be like back to normal. I'm good. I don't care. So it really pays off.
I can't play it for the Ravens against a dude that's just gonna send blitz over and over. I mean, like sending them.
Inside the red zone here.
How the fuck do you playmaker, man? I can never get.
Me neither.
It don't really work against that. It don't really work against that.
It work against me. But I'll be back after this game so I can finish it.
I'm about to actually get a user for it. Are we full in OG right now?
Goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there and set and change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Now a throw to the end zone on... First down, but it winds up incomplete. Elsewhere on this Sunday in the NFL, they're in the second quarter in Detroit. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go Orange. Orange.
On 2nd down, Rivers again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To the air again here, Rivers. And this is hauled in by Williams for a Charger touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. The drive will start with Conner, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Around the NFL, 2nd quarter down in Tampa. And it's the Panthers there out to the early advantage. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And incomplete on the deep ball. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now Roethlisberger. Buying time to his. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
All right, let's go. Snickers, you got to spin.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. first down. Rivers. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll throw again. Rivers. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Here's Donnie Jones now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. So we have reached halftime here. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Double. Jack 16. Start. Blue 30. Snickers, you got to spin. Snickers, you got to spin.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground. It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the 3rd phase, but you see here it can be the first phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Quarter. Double bump.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Looking long for and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Julius Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. And he puts it through. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. A second down throw for Rivers. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. To throw, Rivers. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, 5, and oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Jack 16.
Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Load it! Load it!
Following the interception here, Rivers throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Again, it's Rivers. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. And he'll bang that one through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
On second down, Roethlisberger. And got his man complete. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 71 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And if the Steelers can convert the extra point, they will have the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. From the gun, Rivers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Gordon on first down. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Load it.
Play action now. Rivers. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd down, Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Throwing, Rivers. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Charger 1st down. Rivers hooking up with Allen. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Rivers now on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Checking in on Houston. It's in the 4th quarter there. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Roethlisberger going to hand the ball. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete here. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Now Bell. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. We talked early on about this defense needing to hold him under 100 yards. He's had a few good runs, but he is under 100, and maybe not coincidentally, they're trailing here in the 4th.
Well, sometimes the best plans actually do get executed, and so far they're on their game.
The Steelers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. He may try and run for this. And he slides to avoid the hit. Scrambling not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And his kick is indeed good. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team...
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bud Dupree in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
He said, go.
On play action, Rivers. Being held to the 30. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. Henry. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Offensively, back-to-back, really nice plays. This defense that got 2 timeouts maybe should burn more.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays, to me, anything over 10 yards up comes from I count it as an explosive play. That sends your defense back on its heels.
Yes.
This is big time.
You have to be smarter than that.
Just can't have this.
16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it second down.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss.
The amount of shots that they absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So it's third and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. From the 15, Rivers. We'll be back after this. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Oh, and now a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This Twizzy's got a lead here in overtime. And his kick is gone. And with that, they move on by 3. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of 18, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can win this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But the defense did take the ball and this game's over.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive, they're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death. But you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
First throw in overtime for Pittsburgh.
No.
It's good from Terrell. Right side.